guys, it's Carmen, and today I'm doing the what's on my phone tag video thing. I'm going to split this video into two parts. The first part will be my home screen and the details of my phone. The second part will be pages of my phone from 2 to 4. So I have 4 pages of my phone, and I will be doing 2, 3, and 4 next week. Please come by on Sunday to see that one. But here is my first page. So in a second, there's going to be a screen that'll pop up with my recording of my phone that I did. But first, let me talk about my phone. So it's a Nexus 6P. I introduced this a while ago, and I think it was actually on a weekly Geek Out video. I think I did 2 of them actually where I geeked out about my phone. Awkward. I just really like phones, you guys. I'm weird. But the only thing that I really use to unlock this is the fingerprint scan, which, you know, you just, you do a finger or 2. I think I have like 4 fingers. There's also the unlock here, but then that just prompts you to either swipe and then input the password, or just do the fingerprint scan, which is what I usually do, because I'm lazy. So first I wanted to talk about my wallpaper. It will be here now, but it's done by a guy named Mike Taylor, and I actually found his stuff on Reddit first, but now I'm following him on Instagram and stuff like that, and I'll have a link to the exact picture that I used on Instagram down below, but you should definitely take a look at it. He does a lot of amazing night sky pictures, a lot of them of like the Milky Way in the sky. It's just like, it's beautiful, and I love nighttime, and I love the sky, and that's why I chose it as my background. I also love how kind of by like the river area, you can see like fog coming through. It's really beautiful, and that's why I chose it. And I also like the background. It's blue and green, my second and third favorite colors. So first let me talk about my dock. My dock has 5 spots, the middle one just being the app drawer, which I won't show you because it's just a standard app drawer. I'm using Droop as my phone calling app. It's just an easier app for me to use, and I can pull it up from the lock screen, which is useful, because on the Nexus 6P, you can't pull up the phone from the lock screen, which is only kind of annoying because I don't really call that much. But if I want to look at like missed calls, then that's what I use. I also use Inbox by Gmail. I just like it better than regular Gmail. And actually, I don't know if you guys have this problem, but when you go to like gmail.com on your browser, Inbox is just what you use, so that's why I just use it on my phone now. The only problem I have with Inbox by Gmail is when I open picture attachments, it doesn't always open, and I have to go to Gmail to open them or download them, or you can't add it to Drive. Like if someone sends me a PDF, I can't from Inbox, I can't just push add to Drive. I have to go to Gmail to add to Drive. You guys, first world problems. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you what to do, Google. But if you want to take this idea, that'd be great. I'm also not in the habit of like emailing app producers and telling them how to do it, unless it's like super annoying, which I will tell you about later. So the other thing on my dock is that messaging app, which is Textra, and I changed the app icon from a blue icon to a purple icon because purple is my favorite color. And then the other thing on my dock is Line. I like Line because I like to talk to people using the internet, which is how I like to talk to people normally, because I think text is fine, but sometimes on my old phone, I haven't encountered it on my new phone yet, or have I? I have once, where I will either not get a text or I will get a text and it'll lag, and the only reason it lagged on my new phone is because I think it was really, really hot that day, and my friend had sent me a message that was like, hey, it's actually Julie. Hi, Julie. And she sent me a message, and she was like, hey, this is at my house. Do you want me to come pick it up? And I was like, no, do you want me to come pick it up? And then it wouldn't send, and then it would just keep trying to send, and she sent me I restarted my phone and I let it cool down and stuff, and then after like 10 minutes or whatever, she sent me a screenshot that like, I guess my phone had sent it like 9 times, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I did not know that was going on, and I don't know why that happened. That was weird. But phones, you guys. Who even knows, right? Next is my home screen. So my home screen, it's a standard Google search bar. I can't get rid of that. That's just a standard on the Nexus phone. I can't get rid of it. Or can I? I don't really know because I actually like it. I used to have Google Now on my old phone as like a search bar anyway, so this helps. And then I have the calendar app because I like the calendar app. My calendar app is called DigiCal. I didn't pull it up, but you can see me scrolling through the widget. I like the widget because it's a straightforward way of knowing what I'm doing next. So I like having DigiCal on the front page. The next app I'm showing you is Profile Scheduler. So Profile Scheduler saves me a ton of time. I just set a bunch of rules where it's like, if I connect to my home internet, it's set to home screen. And if I connect to my work internet, it's set to my work settings. And if I connect to Bluetooth, it's set to my Bluetooth settings. And it's all hunky-dory, and it's all great, and it's all automated. It's great. I used to have another app, but this one worked well, and it's great. It's just perfect. I think it's perfect. But if you do have another app scheduler, or like an app location knowinger where it unlocks, if you know another one like this app, let me know, and if you like it better, let me know. But I really like this one, and I like setting the rules and stuff. But I am always on the lookout for better apps. Or trying out new apps. I love trying out new apps. I'm an app fiend. An app fiend. And then I have Swarm. I like checking in. I'm a check-in fiend, I guess. Check-in weirdo. I also have Habitica. Habitica is like, turns your life into like an RPG where basically you create a character. I feel like there's a bunch of apps like that now, but Habitica is the one that I'm loyal to. So spent a ton of time, and I like the quests, and I'm good for now, but I know there's like Life RPG, and then like whatever else is out there. But alright, so next is my fitness apps. So I'm not a very fit person, but I like trying new fitness apps. I'm just an app fiend. I think that's what it is. So the one that I'm using right now to log my my exercise and my food intake is Lose It. Lose It! With an exclamation mark. I use it to log my food and sometimes workouts. I just link it to Strava, which is another app in that you saw in my workout apps. I linked it to Google Fit, which isn't like the best integration, but I liked the Strava integration. The other ones that you see there, Fitspo and Fit Girls, I think. Those are like 2 apps similar to, Fitspo is similar to Lose It, but it combines like a workout aspect too. And then Fit Girls is just a workout app. And then Bodyweight is another workout app that is just a workout app. But Google Fit I really like because it tracks my steps pretty well. And then in the internal timer, it was like when I was doing sprints and then walking and then like running and then walking, like, what is it? Circuit training. And then I have my podcast app and then my podcast app widget. The podcast app is called Podcast Addict, and I bought the paid version. I think it was like $2. I really love it, and if I could afford to give more money, I would. It's just really great. I recommend it to anyone on Android who just likes listening to podcasts. I think it's just a straightforward podcast app, and it's great. And then I show how the widget works. Push play and then press pause. It's the best. It's the best because I don't always have my app open in the car, and then I can just click on it, and that's the best. Next is a file browser. It's called ES File Explorer, I think, and it's the only thing that works with that little flash drive that I got in a Snapshot Saturday, which I will put in a card. But I also really like it because you can copy and paste, and it's really nice looking, and it's got a good layout, and I just really like it. It's nice, it works, it's great. Sorry for saying it's great. You can do another drinking game where every time I say it's great, you can take a shot. I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself. Oh my god, I'm stuttering too. You can take a shot every time I stutter. Take a drink every time I stutter. Just drink it all down. Next on my home screen is all my social media. So you got the Facebook, the Facebook Messenger. You got the Time Hop. Time Hop is a thing similar to Facebook. What is it? Like I can't remember what it's called. In this day, this is what I did last year, and this is what I did the year before. It's like a time travel app. I really like it because I like reminiscing. I'm a reminiscent person. Then I got the Twitter. Then I got the Voice. And then I got the WordPress, the Google+, the Hootsuite, and the Pages Manager. Those are all for my website, social media, and my podcast, of course. Next, I got my pics folder. So this is an easy access for my Instagram, and then all the stuff that incorporates Instagram. Then InstaSave, which it lets me save images if I want to. Then I got Open Camera, which is a great camera. It's like an open source camera app. It's easier for me to use when filming because I can lock the focus and then it'll stop like focusing on random stuff that I don't want it to, especially when it's fixed like this. Then I have B612. I don't know if it's like B612 or if it's like B612. I don't know. B612. I don't know why. I like it because it gives you great filters and it gives you great selfies. You guys check out B612. Then I got Cam Scanner. Cam Scanner is a great scanning app that lets you take pictures of things. For example, other pictures of like physical pictures or like documents and stuff, and then lets you scan it into your phone and then send it through there. Then you got my Google Photos, which is like obviously the photo browser for my Google Photos. Snapseed. Snapseed is Google's answer to like Photoshop. It's like a quick Photoshop tool. Then I got PhotoGrid. PhotoGrid is my favorite sticker grid background app. Then you got A Color Story. Then you got Prisma. I really like Prisma, but there's no really practical use. I just like taking selfies and making myself look dumb. It basically is like more filters and like just Instagram filters. It's like it makes you look like a drawing. It makes you look like a painting. It's really nice. I really like it. I have no practical use for it, but I enjoy it a lot. Then I have Fonty. I can add fonts, pretty fonts to images and stuff like that, which I really like. The last thing on the homepage is the Play Store. I just keep that in the corner because it's easy. I also like it within reach because I like to, like I said, I'm an app fiend and I like just to download more apps. And now that I have like 64 gigs on this phone, then it's easy for me to just like, do I like this? I don't know. Let me download it, let me see. If I hate it, then I'll just delete it, and then it's no big deal. Thanks for watching the first part of this video, you guys. Please stick around and come back next Sunday for the second part of this video where I talk about the rest of my phone, and I probably babble on more. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye!